Hey everyone, welcome back to another PBR battle, and well, you remember this opponent, right? This time I decided to take him on. Well, I decided to use my Generation 3 pass and I stumbled upon him again. Now, we saw what he did last time. He used Rain Dance on his Jolteon. We didn't get to see the potential of his Espeon and his Infernape because we swept them. And this is going to be a totally different battle because he features another side of his team. No strategy perhaps, I don't know. Now we're in the Sunset Coliseum, which is possibly one of my favorites. I haven't actually decided which one my favorite actually is. I like them all equally. So this turn, I lead off with my Uber Ludicolo, because Ludicolos are Uber now. And I decide to start my Rain Dance with my Pinky, because it's a pink Pokemon. It's a Gorobus, and I think it's Gorgeous. Anyway, it's one of my. It's a beautiful Pokemon, and I really wanted to exploit this one as well. So I use Fake Out on the Leafeon because I do not want to be taking Grass type move on my Gorobus, because I need it around to sweep stuff with Hydro Pump. Because that's what Gorobus is meant to do, right? So when my opponent picks my moves, I will be able to further narrate this battle properly. By the way, beautiful music, beautiful setting, beautiful everything. This Colosseum is really inspiring. God, what is happening to my English today? Hey, he picked moves, but I'm starting first. Fake Out on the Leafeon, which are very defensive. They actually have the best physical defense amongst all the evolutions. So he flinches, and I'm like, okay, let's go for the Rain Dance. So watch this. This was unexpected. He goes for the Ice Beam on Ludicolo, crits me and kills me. I'm like, what? Ludicolos are supposed to be specially defensive. That did neutral damage. And I'm thinking, what is it? Choice specs? Is it like what? So I'm like, I was like baffled. I was like, this doesn't look good. I'm like, oh god, this is not good at all. So I really need to start killing stuff with my Ninjaskin fast, because if that Leafeon dies, I guarantee that my Gorobus stays on the field. Now this turn is kind of sucky for me, but also kind of it's also kind of good simultaneously, because something's gonna happen that you're going to see, and I'm not gonna spoil it for you. What I am going to tell you is that I named my Ninjask Flash, and who can blame me, right? I mean, Flash Gordon, savior of the universe. I like Queen. If you ever want to discuss music, you can Skype me or PM me. One of my favorite bands is Queen, because they're epic, and I do not tolerate any other argument. Any other argument against Queen isn't valid. So any argument against Flash isn't valid. So against my Ninjask, which is also Flash, coincidentally, is invalid. Anyway, so I go for the Hydro Pump and I miss, and I was like kicking my face in. I was like, oh god, why? So I was like, go crit, and like, nah. It did decent damage on the Leafeon, but it wasn't enough, to actually kill it. And I was like, okay, that's it. And I was like, Gorobus survived. Gorobus made it. He survived, and like he used Mirror Coat, and I'm like, dude, even if my Hydro Pump just hit you in the face, you wouldn't have survived. You wouldn't survive the next turn. So I'm like, okay, this is another turn to make it up. I just have to kill that Leafeon to ensure that I get my that my Gorobus stays on field. And I say, okay, please Hydro Pump. I say to myself, please show my fellow viewers, no, my actual viewers, because show my viewers what you are capable of, what Hydro Pump can do. I mean, like, this guy's obviously gonna go for a magic, or Mirror Coat on Glaceon, hoping to survive a stabbed Life Orb Hydro Pump in the rain, and I don't think so. It's not gonna happen. No, not today, Glaceon. No. And this Glaceon, from what I saw, it doesn't have any items, so I don't have to fear any Focus Sash resistance. So once he picks his moves, you will see what happens in the following turn. Beautiful view of the rain in the Sunset Coliseum. Anyway, so X-Scissor goes off, and finally I'm able to take out that stupid Leafeon, bulky as hell. Although I myself use a Leafeon, I shouldn't be talking. Anyway, so I go for the Hydro Pump and blast it. Beautiful one shot, beautiful one hit KO. There was no way that Glaceon would have survived a Hydro Pump in the rain from a Gorobus. There is no way in hell that could ever happen. So my Ninjask gets more speed as if it isn't fast already. So I'm like, yeah, let's see what he pulls out now. Let's see what he sends out. I'm like, Umbreon, that is something that I want to see and do not want to see. So like, I'm thinking to myself, like, what's your next move? What is your next Pokemon? Jolteon, crap, Thunder, and I already set Rain up for him. It's like my head on a silver platter, so I have to take it out now. It's like, take that Jolteon out now before you regret it. So I said, like, let me just be sure to take it out with Hydro Pump. And I said, no, you fool, you could have even taken it out with a Shadow Ball. It's like, what was I thinking? I was like, you're gonna totally lose this match. I mean, like, I was kicking myself so hard, and I said that if I lose this match, I deserve to lose it because I was being stupid, right? So when this guy picks moves, I will not hide the fact that I was very, very anxious to see the outcome because I did not want to lose stupidly here. So I get the X-Scissor. It does a reasonable amount of damage, over half, almost one-shotted it, and Hydro Pump misses again, and I'm like, oh crap, and it's like thundering my face, and like it goes for Gorobus, and I'm like, why would you go for Gorobus? I mean, it was like ready to die. You could have used Dark Pulse because this Umbreon has Dark Pulse. You could have used Dark Pulse from Umbreon and you could have done something, but it goes for the Moonlight. I mean, why would you go for the Moonlight? Why would you do that? It's under the rain. You will like gain like a quarter of your HP back even if you had survived the Hydro Pump. So I'm like, why would you do that? Anyway, so I send my Sharpedo out, and the skeptic I had was this. Okay, go for Aqua Jet on Jolteon because Jolteons are naturally faster than Sharpedo. So then I forget and I say, you know what? No, I'm gonna go for the Earthquake because I thought that I could outspeed everything, and I said, oh my god, you're such a blistering idiot. How could you go for an Earthquake? Why don't you go for the priority move against a Jolteon? Because it's a bloody Jolteon. They are faster. They are meant to outspeed Sharpedo. What the hell were you thinking? And I was like, you're such an idiot. If you lose this match, and you will, and was like, okay, X-Scissor will go off, and like then it's Thunder on my Sharpedo, and I'm like, such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. And this happens. Watch this. Sharpedo outspeeds a Jolteon for the first time in history, and I'm like, I got the critical hit on Jolteon, which is like an insult injury. I'm like, what the hell just happened here? I'm like, did I see right? Did this Jolteon not outspeed me? So he goes for the, what's it called, for the Confuse Ray on my Shedinja, but it doesn't matter. I could not care any less because I'm going to go for the priority Aqua Jet, which means that in the rain, I think it stopped it. Even if it did, I'm still gonna kill the Umbreon in one shot. That is guaranteed. So anything he does, anything he tries to do, it's like it's pretty much over for this. I mean, it's totally reasonable that he gave in. This match was over. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I was baffled by me outspeeding Jolteon. So comment in the section below. Bye.